Well, it's the 15th of September, so that means it's time for Caps Recap, my monthly little channel update series. Not much to really announce for the main channel other than I have to get my butt in gear and do more Batman. Not bored with it or anything, especially since I only recorded one video of it. I just kind of prioritized everything else over that because they have been going on longer. Or in the case of Crash, I just have a huge backlog of that to get through. But yeah, I'm going to be getting the show on the road with that and just get back to uploading that regularly. Well, I say get back to it, start uploading it regularly. As of recording this on the morning of the 15th, Dynamite Headdy still has 3 parts left. Donkey Kong Country has 2 parts left. And to close out the last few observed days of summer and ending on the first day of fall will be the Castle of Illusion playthrough, done in a similar style to what I did with Kirby Superstar at the beginning of summer. So yeah, I wasn't able to get to Gunstar Heroes in this 16-bit summer. What I kind of wanted to do with that was stream it, which is why I was doing some streaming tests in the last few weeks, but it just wasn't in the cards. So despite a few hiccups, I'd say this 16-bit summer thing went fine. I had fun, and I finally was able to beat some games that have just been the bane of my existence for so long in Mario 3, Mega Man X, and Sonic. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I have one more Sonic video coming up. So yeah, that felt good. We'll see what happens next year. I mean, to be fair, there's a ton of other 16-bit games out there. And I can always do Mega Man X2 and Donkey Kong 1 and Sonic 2 and Kirby's Dream Land 3 and the other Mickey Mouse Illusion game whose name I can't remember right now, but it's there. Oh yeah, there's also Goof Troop. Or was that an NES game? I don't remember. That seemed like it was a Genesis game. I don't know. Oh yeah, we'll see. As for the donation thing, just gotta wait until the end of the last Sonic part to get the final total. And I'll probably be making the donation on Christmas Day. I won't be able to do it right away because I'm still trying to get used to having to make these installments on my car repair and blah blah blah. And I'm sure I'll probably have the money ready before Christmas, but it just seems like a good time to do it, Christmas Day. Why not? But yeah, I'm not gonna weasel out of it. I'm going to do it, definitely. I made a promise after all. As for other things on this channel, well, like I said, I have to actually start doing more Batman. Mercenary Kings is getting more fun. The first set of missions, I'm not gonna lie, it had me thinking like maybe I shouldn't LP this game. This is kind of But then the second set and now the third set of missions, they're pretty fun, and yeah, I'm enjoying the game a lot more now, and the gun combinations are getting ridiculous. I love my new trombone gun. It may be absolute crap, but by God, I love it. Link to the Past has 2 more parts to go as of recording this. And once that's over, Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc will be starting up. Insane Trilogy is still going along fine, but I think I'm going to space out uploads that a bit more. Not because I'm running low on the backlog or anything. I mean, I just uploaded us reaching the halfway point of Crash 2, and we've recorded through the first warp room of Crash 3 already, so yeah, I'm not hurting for Crash parts. It's just I'm gonna space them out a bit more so I can get started on Yu-Gi-Oh! Falsebound Kingdom. I mean, that won the poll, so theoretically I should try to have that up as close to the poll as possible. But yeah, maybe once Crash 2 ends, I'll start spacing out the uploads a bit more and then start up Falsebound Kingdom. As for other upcoming things, once one of these other things end, Mercenary Kings might be the next thing to end after Link to the Past. Though if we continue to make good N. Sane Trilogy progress, that might be ending soon too. Well, after one of those ends will be the start of the Zelda Oracle games. Then the next thing to start after that would be Super Mario Sunshine. Controversial statement. My favorite 3D Mario game, and in my opinion, the best. End controversial statement. Still have plans to do a spooky game for October. Just indecisive on what spooky game to do. So I'm gonna have a poll. Not a straw poll though, I'll actually do a channel poll, test out that new little feature. Cause yeah, YouTube updated their little discussions tab on channels so you can do posts and polls and stuff. So yeah, it'll be easier to have the poll on the site as opposed to telling people to go to the description and click on a link and then go there and whatnot. And funny enough, while I'm indecisive on what to do for October this year, I already have my mind made up for what I'm going to do next year. You'll see why come January. You know, if we haven't broken out into large-scale global war by then, or the heat death of the universe occurs. Man, things got dark. So yeah, the 4 games that are going to be in this scary, spooky horror game poll. Fear, or FEAR, or First Encounter Assault Recon. Parasite Eve, Until Dawn, or Soma. Of these 4, Until Dawn would be the only one that's not blind. But since that's a sort of choose your own adventure interactive movie type game, I would just be sure to choose options that I never chose before. So yeah, that game in of itself might lose the plain blind experience, but and concerning the other games, if you're not familiar with those, Fear is a survival horror first-person shooter. Parasite Eve is an RPG survival horror by Square Enix. Never played it, and honestly I never even knew it existed until I got my PS3. And Soma is from the developers of Amnesia, and from what I've heard, it's better than Amnesia. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was not really feeling Amnesia too much. Though I have a friend that played Soma, and he loved it. And to put that in perspective, he absolutely despised Amnesia. With me, I just find it a bit boring. He just flat out hated it. So if he hated that but loved Soma, then hey, it must be good. Yeah, like I said, Fear, Soma, and Parasite Eve would all be blind. Until Dawn would technically be semi-blind because I'd be doing things that I never did in my original playthrough. The poll will be going live shortly after this video gets uploaded. Hell, for all I know, you might have already voted on the poll before watching this video. Yeah, I was taking other games into consideration, like Stalker and Doom and Resident Evil, but I nixed them for various reasons. Like, I am not a good Resident Evil player, and I don't think I would be able to provide any decent commentary for Doom. It's just fast-paced action and shooting. Oh, talking about Doom 2016. And Stalker, from what I've seen, while it is like a game that a lot of people recommend, it is a bit buggy and prone to crashing, and kind of don't want to have to deal with that for an LP. But to be fair, Bandicam does have like a failsafe in place should your game crash. Like, that's the only reason my last Mega Man 2.5D recording session was saved, because of that failsafe Bandicam has. But yeah, speaking of which, they have finally updated that game and fixed a lot of glaring issues it had. So I might get my rear in gear and actually finish it. I was going to use the momentum from doing the Ratchet and Clank Going Commando Insomniac Museum to get started on all these other unfinished things I had, but that coincided with me getting to the rough games for me in Mario 3 and Sonic and Donkey Kong, and those took up all my time, so yeah. But yeah, Soma, Parasite Eve, Fear, and Until Dawn. Let me know which one you want to see for October. As for the secondary channel, I actually have a video up on there. Hopefully it will be up before this update. We'll see, I haven't actually edited it yet. But I have all the dialogue recorded and essentially just how I plan to have the video presented. I just have to edit everything. It's essentially my late thoughts on the Nintendo Direct that just happened. Yeah, with Nintendo Directs and E3 conferences and other like game conferences or presentations, people always rush out to be the first person to have a video up on it, and then they'll have like a follow-up video in like the next 2 or 3 days, like, oh, okay, this was information I missed or wasn't clear on during my knee-jerk reactions, or now I've had time to think and my opinion has slightly changed from how it was on the first day. So yeah, that's why I'm not too fussed about this coming out a few days later. Hell, somebody I'm subscribed to just uploaded their thoughts on it not too long ago, so I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Collect your thoughts, gather sources, find information that wasn't presented during the Quickfire Nintendo Direct presentation, and yeah, just be a little more educated on it. So yeah, it's my first time doing this sort of kind of analysis type video, so like I said, hopefully it will be up by the time this goes up. If you're watching this a bit later, there will be a link in the description to go watch it, or a card will be on this video. I have to get used to cards now that annotations are done. I don't like cards. They're not as, I mean, they're good, like really good, and I can see why people like them, but they don't offer the kind of, what's what I'm looking for here, flexibility that annotations would allow. Especially since some cards require the viewer to actually like click to open them, and it's I prefer annotations, honestly. But yeah, check out the card on the video or click the link down below. Hopefully it will be up before or as close to when this video is uploaded as possible. So yeah, that means Rayman 100% won't be happening. Oh no, whatever will I do? That's the worst news possible. Whew, thank God. And yeah, if you do end up watching it, let me know what you think, what can be improved, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, it's my first time doing this kind of video in my own little unique style. So it's going to be rough around the edges. But here's hoping it won't be a complete and total train wreck. And the goal is still to do like one video per week on that channel. Whether I reach that goal in this next month, well, that's to be determined. But yeah, that's the goal. As for real life, not much has changed. You know, just trying to survive, just trying to live my life, all that junk. Hype for Samus Returns. Still dealing with the job search process, though things are looking better because I'm actually hearing back from places now. To be fair, that's me being impatient, because it's like with one place I applied to them and then I'm like, man, it's been forever since I applied to them and I haven't heard anything back. What's going on? And then I check when I submitted my application. It was like, oh, that was 2 days ago. Okay, just got to be patient. And I was able to get an interview with a certain huge company, so let's see how that goes. So they told me I have to wait 3 weeks, so, well, 3 weeks to hear back anything, because they're interviewing a lot of recent college graduates, so yeah, we'll see what happens. But yep, interviews are beginning to happen, and I'm still doing my side thing, building websites, although my main client is harder to find than a freaking shiny Pokemon. But hey, it is what it is. As for games coming out, I'm just excited for Metroid Samus Returns, although I'm not getting it release day because why, Amazon? Why have you forsaken me? I thought we were friends. So I gotta wait till next week for it to arrive. Boo hoo. Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash, that's coming out by the end of this month. I'm excited for that. Judge away. It is what it is. I ain't ashamed of the games I play. I forgot what's coming out in early October, but I do know, like, October is going to be a big month for Mario and Super Mario Odyssey and frickin' Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions. I am excited for both of those. And I'm still setting aside money for Yamacon. Can't wait. Can't wait. But yeah, that's going to be a fun event. It's happening first week of November. Shame that Yamacon was the only... It's a shame that Yamacon is like the only real convention that I was able to go to this year. Well, I say was able to, I mean it hasn't come yet. But it is what it is. There's always next year. I still want to be able to go to a PAX one year. And maybe even a MagFest. I did have the opportunity to go to Indie Pop Con and Con Bravo, but it just didn't happen. Or is it MomoCon? Which one of those is the Canadian convention? Because I know one is Canadian and one is in Atlanta, I think. Either MomoCon or Con Bravo. I don't know. They happen so close to each other. And people I follow go to both, so I don't know. But yeah, there's always next year. So yeah, that's all I gotta say in this update here. Got some new things coming to the channel soon. Let me know what spooky game you want to see for October. Between Soma, Fear, Until Dawn, and Parasite Eve. Check out my thoughts on the Nintendo Direct, if you want. And let me know what games you're looking forward to that are coming out soon. Oh hell, I forgot about Rayman, that's out too. Oh my god, Rayman Legends Definitive, I want that. Yes, I already own Rayman Legends, I don't care, because I think they added more music levels. Those alone just make me want to buy the game at full price. And Mario Rabbids, which is like the most surprising thing ever. Like everybody thought that was going to suck, and then it's like, oh my god, this is actually a good game. And even the XCOM devs are looking at that like, yo, there's some stuff here we could do for our game. And hell, I still need to get Miitopia and Hey Pikmin, because apparently those were surprisingly not crap. Well, actually, Miitopia was great from what I heard. Like, even one of my most critical friends played that and he was like, oh my god, why is this game excellent? And Arzest actually learned how to develop a game for Hey Pikmin, so I mean, hey, that's cool too. Oh, and hell, Pokken Tournament is about to come out too. Too many games. Too many games. Alright, I'm done here. Goodbye.